Good morning. So let me ask you a question this morning. How did you wake up this morning? What did you do when you first woke up? Here's what I mean. So did you wake up and think of all the things that you have to do today? Did you wake up and think of all the things that are wrong in your life? Did you wake up and, all the creaks and groans and aches and pains in your body kind of overwhelm you? Yeah, we all have those mornings, don't we? What if we chose to wake up in gratitude and just thank God for another day and just take a few moments to praise Him? You know, I was reading today in my devotional and came across 2 Corinthians 4, and it was verse 17. This is what it says. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, is working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. What he's talking about, what Paul is saying here in his letter to the Corinthians, things of this life are temporary. They are going to go away. Don't get caught up focusing on them and letting them control your day, right? Focus on eternity, what is there, and the glory that that's going to be. Now, here's another way of looking at that. That's not exactly what this says here, but I believe the principle applies. Look at the other side of it. Am I always focused on the things I want to do? I'm always wanting to go, for me, I'm always wanting to go hunting, fishing, hiking, exploring. If that's all I live for, what am I living for? And I'm not living for eternity. I'm focused on the temporal and the temporary. I'm going to be disappointed. I've hiked to the top of some beautiful mountains, seen some incredible vistas, right? I love that. It gets me excited, but you know what? It only lasts for but a brief moment, and it leaves me wanting a little bit more. Like, okay, that was nice. Let's move on to the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing. For you, maybe it's something different. Maybe it's, my dream car, my dream house, or my dream relationship. If you're always focused on that, well, that's going to expand, and that's all you're going to think about, right? What you focus on kind of expands in your life. What if we chose to focus on God and focused on eternity? Yes, that would expand in your life too. Wouldn't that be a good thing? Have more of God in your life? Can you ever get all of God? No. You can always find more of Him until one day when we do meet Him in eternity, when we reach that mountaintop. There's nothing higher, right? There's nothing greater. That will be true fulfillment. And I look forward to that day. But I get glimpses of it even in this life, in this world. When we are being used by God and we are in His hand and we're a tool in His hand doing His will, and man, we're hitting on all cylinders, and it's an interesting feeling. It's quite the sensation when you know that God is using you to help somebody else. There is no greater feeling, no greater sense of fulfillment and completeness than when you are being used by God for His purposes. I hope you've experienced that. If not, I hope you will one day. And I would recommend focusing more and more on Him, because the more we focus on Him, the more He'll be able to use us. We'll be a better tool in His hand, right? So I hope you guys have a great day. Seek God with all of your heart, all of your soul, all your strength, because He loves you so much. So do I. You guys have a great one.